Your gender does not necessarily by default make you a good parent. This is a touchy subject, but one I'm not afraid to broach, because bottom line, I'm a guy and I raise my kids. Yes, there was a period of time where they had both parents, but there was a long period of their lives where they just had to rely on me. And their consistency, even in a joint situation, came from me. I was the person that was taking care and ensuring that they had all their needs met. Then when I became a single parent by myself of these kids, nothing changed, except now it was 7 days a week. I had to do the nurturing, I had to do the difficult parenting, I had to do had the joyful part of the parenting. And whether I'm a male or a person is a female, yes, there's specific topics that my daughters, probably would have benefited some by having a woman in their life as a mom to answer their questions. But guess what? I'd research things, I'd figure things out. I'd talk to my sisters. I had friends, female friends, that would talk to them about things that they could reach out to. But they'll tell you, probably 90% of their upbringing, I was more than good enough. Can a standard parent say that, whether they're female or male? I know some pretty messed up parents out there, female and male. And again, females, people say, like the courts said for years, and finally that's starting to change and correct somewhat, that females are better parents and nurturers for the kids. I say bullshit. Don't agree with that. Have not agreed with that. When I first got split up with my now ex, people tried convincing me that it's better off they stay with their mom more than they stay with you, because children need their mom. You know what? Children need their dad too. And men can be great parents, fantastic parents. They can nurture, they can support, they can help, they can find the tools. It's no different than the amount of single moms I hear from or have heard from in my life and in my career. Oh, they need a dad, they need a man in their life, right? Guess what, ladies? You can be everything that child needs. They don't necessarily need a man in their life to grow up to be a proper child, whether they're female or male. Just quit pointing the finger or quit saying that you need something when you can do it all yourself. You can suck it up, you can learn, you can reach out to people, you can get support and advice like I did. And I basically became the Mr. Mom. And my kids for years called me the dad mom, and they still do, some of them, because I fulfilled both roles. I did it to the best of my ability, and my kids appreciated it, right? So in the traditional court way of thinking, or society's way of in the past of thinking, and a lot still today, they would have been better off being with their other parent who wasn't the most stable on the planet and caused a lot of grief and turmoil that they're still dealing with today. So, moral of this story, your gender does not necessarily make you by default a great parent. What makes you a great parent is to be loving and kind and willing to continue to grow, to be the best version of yourself, be the best parent that your children need, and always be present for them, like I was and still am, even with my kids all being adults, right? So, hope this makes sense. Look forward to hearing people's comments. You're welcome to DM me. You're welcome to challenge me on my thought process. I have no problems with that, but I'll tell you right now, in my 50 years on the planet, I was trained initially that women were always the best place for kids, and I have not believed that for more than 20 some years of my life. And it isn't just from my experience raising my kids. It is from experience of 19 years of being in finance and seeing couples together, couples split up, going through divorce, and pettiness works both ways. Shitty parenting works both ways. But quit thinking and telling people that kids always deserve to be with their mom, because I know a lot of messed up women out there, just as well as I know a lot of messed up men. It's an equal opportunity thing. Unfortunately, society has made it a standard, a norm to bash men, say that we're emotionally not present, and part of that is society's fault. Teaching little boys not to cry, teaching little boys to compartmentalize their emotions, etc., etc. And that is slowly being beaten out of people in society, which I completely appreciate, because guess what? Gender has nothing to do with it. It has to do with your caring heart. Even if you're a person and you're a male listening to this, if you've been told repeatedly that you're not good enough to be a parent, bullshit. You can go and you can take parenting classes, you can pick up a book, there's podcasts on it, there's a support network of people out there like me that is more than willing to coach you. If you're a woman out there and you're getting beaten up by people saying that you need a man in your life and that you're not, good enough, I'm here for you too. This has nothing to do with me picking on one gender over the other. You just need to get a proper support network, and you will survive, you will prosper, and your kids will be happy, healthy. You won't be perfect. I wasn't perfect. I'm still not perfect. I'm still working on it. But you know what? Each and every day I strive to be the best version of me, because now it's not just my adult kids that still need me. I have grandbabies, and they need their papa to be, right between his 6 inches. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. God bless you all. Peace out, and stay out of trouble and stay safe.